Here's a really encouraging scripture for the day. It's Galatians 6:9. It says, "Let us not become weary of doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Now, I love apples. And when I moved up to Oregon, I thought, hey, I'm gonna plant an apple tree. Well, I had no idea how to plant a successful apple tree. So I had to ask friends who knew what they were doing. And I tried to do everything they told me to do. I watered it regularly, I fertilized it, I put compost down in it, I put lime on the leaves and did everything diligently so that I could one day get some fruit from this tiny little apple tree that I had planted. Year after year, season after season, I did everything that I was supposed to do. And in about 1 or 2 years before I could tell the fruit was about ready to be big enough and good enough to eat, we ended up moving back to Bakersfield. So I never got to eat of the fruit of all my labors. A couple years ago, I was able to go back to my hometown where I planted this tree, and I was able to see that the new owners kept good care of it. And they, in fact, were able to eat of the good fruit of the tree, which made me happy. So this scripture says, "Let us not become weary of doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up." If I or the people who lived in my house after me gave up on that tree, it would have never produced good fruit. And it's the same in relationships, maybe in your home right now, maybe in your family right now. There's someone or a number of people that are just difficult to deal with, and you keep investing in their lives. You keep cultivating those relationships, but you just keep getting negativity back. And it's frustrating, it's difficult. You might be feeling weary and tired and not sure if you want to keep showing goodness to this person. But God is telling us here, He's reminding us, don't grow weary. Don't become weary. I will give you the strength. Continue to do good. Continue to cultivate that. Continue to water that relationship and that person. And how do we do that? How do we water those relationships? Well, we need to listen to them, right? Be good listeners. We need to speak encouraging words to them. We need to find ways to serve them, ways to help them out, ways to benefit them. We need to respond with godly responses. When they're negative towards us, we don't respond back with other negativity. And in that way, we're cultivating the soil. We're preparing that to one day grow good fruit in their lives and in the relationship we have with them. So be encouraged, don't give up, keep pressing on, and remember this scripture, Galatians 6:9, which says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up."